Hiker Jay here. This week I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite items to take when backpacking. It's so simple, so light, everybody should have one. It is the Thermarest Z-Seat. This is only 2 ounces, super light, but super usable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about how it can be used, how I use it, and then I'm going to show you some creative ways that it's been used by people. And there's so many different ways. I want to know how you use your Z-Seat as well. So let's head up to camp and talk about it. So first, let's just talk about how the Z-Seat is made, and then I'll talk about how it's used, how I use it, and then some creative ways that you can use the Z-Seat. And I want to hear from you. I want you to post down in the comments how you use your Z-Seat, other than obviously just a seat, because there's so many ways that people use it. First, let's talk about its construction. It is just a foam mat made out of exactly what Thermarest makes their Z-Rest out of, a much bigger, obviously, bed mat. And it's this eggshell, egg carton type of style where it has the holes, so when you lay on it, it holds warm air in those little holes and keeps you warm. But obviously, it's totally waterproof, so it doesn't absorb any water, which works great for a seat in rainy weather, snow, that type of stuff. Now, they make it 2 different colors, silver on one side, brown on this side. There is another model that's yellow on this side and silver on this side. I'll put a link to them down below to my Amazon affiliate. You can check that out. I like the brown because it matches my brown pack really well, so you can just get whatever you choose. They always say put the colored side down, so that way you have the reflective layer pointing towards you at all times. The size of this is 13 inches by 16 inches long, and I find that that's really a great size because you can change this up. You can just, obviously to sit down, I use the whole thing like this, but say you're gonna kneel in front of a fire, you can do all different types of configurations and put it down and kneel, or you can even sit on it this way on like a log or something, so you have a little more cushion. So the design is really great so that you can use it in multiple ways. Now let's talk about the different ways that you can use it. First one is, say you get into camp and it's snowy, wet, or rainy type of thing, you can throw this down and then take your pack off and just set your pack on top of it, scout around, go find wherever you're going to put up your tent and whatever, and water won't be actually seeping up into your backpack. So that's one use. Another good use is obviously just using it to sit on when you get into camp to keep yourself dry, or even, that's why I keep mine so close and handy. Like maybe I don't want to take off my pack and I just want to sit on something real quick. I can pull this out and then sit on it and keep me dry. Another thing that I've used it for is a sleeping pillow. It's when you fold it into this kind of like, I don't know, I guess it's 3 layers, you get a little bit of height out of it. You still want to throw like a sweatshirt on top of it or something like that, but it can work really nicely as a pillow as well. So those are some simple ways that you can use it, but there's other creative ways that people use these too. So some people will take it and put it right here on their pack and use it as an extra lumbar support. A lot of people do that with like packs that obviously are like ultralight and they don't have a lot of frame stay to them. They'll do that. Other people I've seen put them actually inside your pack against your back so that you get a little bit of a frame. This has a frame, so it's not really needed. So that's kind of a cool option that you can do it. Another great use for outdoor people is kayaking. So you know, you get in your kayak and it's always like a hard bottom, or canoeing for that matter. These fit really nicely inside of a kayak, and you know, sometimes you put like those big thick floating foam in the bottom of a kayak, but they're pretty thick and they bring you up higher. This won't take you much higher, but yet it'll give you a lot of cushion, and you can even use a little lumbar support if you needed to, like that too. So really versatile. The Z-Seat is used for so many different things. I want to hear what you use yours for. Give me some ideas, because I'll probably use them, and other people, it'll just benefit everybody. So hopefully you found this useful, and till next time, just remember, life's a hike, so hike happy with a Z-Seat, and use it like 10 different ways. That's probably what I'm gonna do my next trip. I'll try to like log how many different ways I use the Z-Seat.